Shy Native, baby.
Coming right around in my town, coming right around in my town.
Chicago.
Coming right around in my town, coming right around in my town.
Chicago.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, music fans from around the world, you know the vibes, my tribe. A hearty hello there and welcome to Shy Native Radio, live from the Res every Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. Yes, you can stream the show on several platforms. Make sure you check us out on the Facebook page, Shy Native Entertainment, our YouTube channel, Ideal Raps, and last but not least, of course, on Twitter at ThrowMC. We've also expanded our reach, so if you miss us live and you want to listen to us in podcast format, make sure you hit up Anchor.fm for a list of everywhere Shy Native Radio is found. That includes Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Apple. I'm your player partner pal, that lusty Leo with too much libido, Ideal, and make sure you follow me on all social media at Ideal Raps. Shy Native Radio is brought to you in sponsorship with the good folks over at the Hit Shop. You know, if you want the best in production, audio engineering, and videography, then make sure you hit up AQ, aka A-Quality. The Hit Shop is over at 1950 Ruby Street in Melrose. If you're looking to take your artistry to the next level, then hit up the Hit Shop and make sure they tell them that Shy Native sent you. With that being said, tonight I'm joined alongside with the most opinionated, the funniest, and as you know, the best co-host on a Tuesday night that money can afford us here in our budget, ThrowMC and Mike Logic.
Hey, hello. I missed you all. I feel like when I'm away, a little piece of me breaks off in my heart, and I miss everyone talking to y'all. So glad to be back. Happy Tuesday. I'm ThrowMC. Make sure you follow me on all social media at THROWEMC. Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesdays just don't feel right when we're not with the tribe. So happy to be back after our little hiatus. Got a great show for you. I'm sure ThrowMC put together a magnificent show, and myself and Ideal will try to execute it to the best of our abilities.
Ain't no trying.
This just happens. This magic just happens. You know what I mean?
Most of the time.
Speak for yourself. Speak for
I am.
yourself.
I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah, we
How you doing?
No, you know, I tell anyone you got the versus battle going on in the background, so you gotta forgive Mike Logic if he's in and out. He's just checking himself over there. But
staring.
You know, we were gone for the equipment to get serviced, and as I always say, just buy that insurance, man. That's the best thing you can do. It really does. So,
it helps.
Shout out insurance this time. Although every time I've always dealt with insurance, it seems like a hassle. Never really, you know.
I mean, there's a process. You go through it, but in the end, you're going to get what you need done or fixed, replaced, whatever. That's always the best thing. It might take a week or a few days, whatever the case may be, but it will get resolved. And that's way better than being out of pocket, another, whatever it cost initially. So
special, we wanted to give a quick shout out to the kiddos who received some of the school supplies. Although the basketball tournament didn't go down, we still collected some school supplies and were able to donate those. Saw some videos. They was all cute. We love the kids over here, man. Thank you for everyone tuning in this Tuesday. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here. We got another great show for you guys tonight, of course. It's a new week, and we'll be doing this week's Champion of Chumps. We also have our radio question, which is your favorite season, I believe, right?
Yes.
Unless you want to do
out of the 4 seasons.
And we also have a movie review segment as well. Then we got new submissions this week, don't we, ThrowMC?
Yes, we do. We got Legacy by Amiro, Sirena by Frankie, and Maik La Senza Animales by Santo Pecado, and Barcelona Air by Shadi and Tev95.
We'll also be doing a quick recap of this past week in the sports world. We got the Bears, unfortunately. I don't know. Take a look at the VMAs, and as always, we'll give you our weekly roundup of what's going on. But if you know, like me, man. I'm trying to leave a legacy behind. I don't know about you.
You're about to hear Legacy by Amiro. Make sure you follow him on IG at Amiro and For Real. Right now, it's Shy Native Radio.
Build it up, watch me build that legacy. Stack it up, watch me grow that equity. Got strength and longevity, eyes on the prosperity. Build it up, watch me build that legacy. Stack it up, know I got that equity. Got strength and longevity, mind on the prosperity. Build it up. Cállate la boca, no estoy hablando contigo. Solo efectivo, be the lingo of my people. Gotta add a multiply that bottom line, or you ain't equal. A mirror be bilingual, now with money I'm a poly guy. Cause Tatiana's busted down for a blue face. She hit my line, say she need much bread. She love my music cause I'm rapping with a Benz at. So I just strap a box down, he can bend that. I made my quota, fares in order, take a trip to Florida. Before you close your eyes at night and sleep my feet in Georgia. As I build it up, watch me build that legacy. Stack it up, watch me grow that equity. Got strength and longevity, eyes on the prosperity. Build it up, 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 build it up. Watch me build that legacy. Stack it up, know I got that equity. Got strength and longevity, mind on the prosperity. Build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. Hey, summertime, so I gotta spin the block to show I'm home. Pull up at the store, they like a mirror, what you want? 4X stock options, breaking blocks down the stones. Got a GMO, but be the realest that you know. I boogie at the algorithm, I can teach you codes. Hands in different industries, worth your weight in energy. Them highs and lows be finicky. I'm Austin with my powers. To duplicate a mini-me, it cost $1 billion. That's food for thought. Fresh from the lifeless tree. What a delightful tree. And I'm a sight to see. Dream girl favorite artist. She got a man I fuck regardless. She calling me Mr. Marcus. On the weekend I'm heartless, yeah. I ball up in this tourney just to see who lasts. Blow the smoke from the gas, get Google Glass. So I see past your schemes in little masks. And your bitch is a 5, so I pass as I build it up, build it up. Watch me build that legacy. Stack it up, watch me grow that equity. Got strength and longevity, eyes on the prosperity. Build it up, 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 build it up. Watch me build that legacy. Stack it up, know I got that equity. Got strength and longevity, mind on the prosperity. Build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. Yeah, build it up, build it up, build it up.
Nigga, you ain't Metro.
You just heard Legacy by Amiro. Again, if you guys want to follow him on IG, it's at Amiro and for real. I'm going to spell that out. AMEROAND, the number 4 REAL. Thoughts? Mike, what do you think in Logic?
Very, very good energy. I like the energy a lot. And I'm sure that song goes over very well live.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Build it up, build it up. Yeah.
And the
Very dope.
dropping in there.
I agree
like
with
that.
you. Very up tempo. You're always gonna have me there, and it had a certain bounce to it, and the chorus is beat it up, beat it up. Like I could imagine that popping off live. So good submission. I liked it.
Yeah, thanks so much, artists. You want to be involved in our show? You want your song played? Go ahead and send it to ShyNativeRadio@gmail.com. Please send it in an MP3 format. List your artist name and the name of the song for us, and we like it. We'll play it. And right now,
It was
we're
dope.
moving on to our weekly roundup of what's going on, folks.
I said, no, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man. I said, no, what?
That's it, you got it. I don't know what's going on.
What's going on is our world-renowned segment where we take a look around the world. We have some stories we figure you guys need to know about. As always, we let the ladies here in the room go first. So Throne C, let the people know what's going on.
Okay, so I got two, but it's
Perfect.
gonna be in my allotted time here, folks. And I'm gonna say, they're not both on the up and up. The first one mentioned that I'm going to do is Mr. Norm Macdonald, the comedian and Saturday Night Live star, has died at age 61 from cancer. Many were unaware of his diagnosis. He wanted to keep his health struggles private. He was scheduled to perform a New York Comedy Festival lineup in this upcoming November. The comedian's longtime friend, producing partner, Laurie Jo Hoekstra, was by the actor's side when he passed, and he was most proud of his career. He said he never wanted the diagnosis to affect the way the audience or any of his loved ones saw him. Norm was a pure comic. He once wrote that a joke should catch someone by surprise. It should never pander. He certainly never pandered. McDonald was on SNL, cast member from 1993 to 1998. Yes, Rocky, R.I.P. Norm Macdonald. So I thought I wanted to give that a quick mention.
Wow, thank you. I did not know that. I've been locked away in my own world. That I didn't. What?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You didn't know that? I figured you would have known.
No, I wrote a whole piece about it. It caught me when I was at work.
61. What was
Yeah.
his health issue?
Cancer.
And he
Passed
Did
away
they
of
say what
cancer.
kind or no?
No, not in anything that I read.
He was very private about it because he didn't want people to see him differently when he did his comedy. And I actually thought he was gonna do a stand up live here in a couple of weeks or something like that, because I was looking into possibly going. But it's really sad. I just remember Norm Macdonald from Billy Madison, how funny he was. The Weekend Updates, he was great. You watched Dirty Work, the movie Dirty Work, him and Artie Lang.
And he did do a lot of film.
Hilarious.
I've not seen.
Well, I think we should watch it.
The only Artie Lang one I've seen is the one where he was the softball.
Yeah, I think
No.
we should watch Dirty Work after the show, just to pay our respects. Yeah, rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. That's very, very
Which
sad.
one was your favorite one from him? I'm going through his things. He was in Grown Ups.
Yeah.
I guess he
Yeah,
made a
Dirty Work,
cameo.
he starred in. Like, he was the star of Dirty Work.
He was in the Dr. Doolittles, huh?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
voice. He was the voice.
He was the
Okay.
voice of the pigeon in the Mike Tyson mysteries. And you could
Oh,
just
man,
like he
that's-
had that very distinct voice. You can tell once you heard his voice, it was him. Man, that kind of.
Well, I appreciate that, Throne C, even though it was terrible news. Our thoughts
It
and
is.
condolences go out there. What else? What was your other story?
Okay, so quickly here, again, bringing the doom and gloom, I suppose, in a sense. Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg are working on a new movie at the moment, but it hasn't gone exactly as a smooth comedy would go. An unidentified male of the crew was injured today at 7:04 this Tuesday on the soundstage. It involves a 38-year-old man, unidentified at the moment. They'd like to keep it that way. Estimated to have fallen 60 to 80 feet while on a soundstage at Sunset Gower Studios in Los Angeles. According to reports, the man was pulseless, not breathing when EMT arrived on the scene. He suffered massive trauma, including fractured legs and arms, and was hemorrhaging while being treated by medics and EMTs. The medics were amazingly able to restore this man's heartbeat and his breathing. They do say he has a fighting chance of survival as of reports this early evening that I talked about it, that we're talking about it now. But it came across me and I was like, man, you could be going to work one day and then you never know.
You just never know. And
You never know.
And I don't really like talking about death either, because they say if you talk about it, it could come around. So I try not to think too much about death, but I do think about my mortality all the time, which is sad and very
That's crazy, right?
contradictory.
It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But again, condolences on that for this man who's obviously suffered some extensive damages. And again, it's just kind of crazy. Anything can change in a day. Anything can change in one day.
Was he doing something stunt related or something? Or
They haven't
working
said
the
if he
lights?
was. They haven't made any comments. Anyone from the soundstage people. They haven't made any comments on what he was
Man,
doing.
just terrible news all the time over from you.
Well, there. Those are my two stories today, folks. Mike Logic, what do you got for us?
Well, you told my one story, so I guess.
Oh, I'm so
No,
sorry.
I didn't expect you to talk about Norm Macdonald. I didn't think you liked him that much.
I know who he is. I saw his stuff. I knew he was yeah.
No, that's cool. I was a big fan, but you did the story justice. I guess we could talk about the Ja Rule versus Fat Joe versus thing going on. Did you guys see this being competition, or is one guy you think gonna run? All right. So if we have to look in the grand scope of things,
So are you just asking who do we think was gonna win this, or is better?
Fat
in
Joe
this
has
sense?
Fat Joe has way more hits than Ja Rule, but
Well-
Ja Rule, I felt like he had an era to him, like where he could say, "Yeah, I claim that shit."
Well, we were just watching it, and that isn't that what he said? Isn't that what he just said? He's like, "Where were you in the last 12 years or something like that?" And
Which is
and
why
then
I
he just
think
played
Fat-
his
yeah.
major song.
Which is why I think Fat Joe.
all the way up.
Yeah.
Man.
He went right into that
Fat
one.
Joe's still making hits
I don't know. When's the last Fat Joe hit?
all the way
you?
up. You just said it.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
that
come
was
on,
a
that
couple
was-
summers ago.
When's your last hit?
Man, I don't know. Some say the next one is.
When's what was Ja Rule's last hit? That's the point.
Yeah, when was his last hit? What
Every
was
little
it?
thing that you do. I don't know.
Oh, not that one. That was not.
So what is
Baby.
so what is Ja Rule's biggest hit to you guys? That's got to be up there.
I don't even know. Man.
I don't even know. I mean, once I heard one of them.
Is anyone out there got
Doesn't he got
anything?
What's yeah?
Doesn't he got a song with Jennifer Lopez?
Well, no, wait,
I
wait.
know's real.
Yeah.
That's
you
right,
like the way you said
Fat Joe has
that.
many. Fat Joe, Lean Back.
To me,
I would say Lean Back.
Leave it.
My favorite Fat Joe song is obviously the one with Pun. The Twins cover 98. That's my favorite Fat Joe song, and that's probably because of Big Pun. So, yeah, I don't really have a story today. It was about Norm Macdonald. We already paid our respects, and I'm glad you talked about it. R.I.P. Norm. Ideal.
Draw a rule between me and you.
Way to pivot out there, Mike Logic.
There you go.
I learned it from the best. What do you got going on in your world?
Sipping on this ice cold coast.
Mine is
that's
something
an icy ass. That is an
It's so damn
chain.
icy. It's just first I was like, ooh, that's gaudy. That's just ridiculous.
Mine is a story that's kind of national, but it's based here in Chicago. Did you guys see the mother that ended up killing her own 12-year-old son?
Oh no,
I heard about
I've
this.
seen a couple stories like this in the last 2 weeks. So I mean,
I just wait for Throwem C to report it.
Unfortunately, I see quite a few of these stories a week.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation. The boy's mother, Fallon Harris, has been charged with Caden Ingram's murder after a Chicago police investigation. According to cited audio and video evidence that captured Harris, 37 years old, growing irate at Caden when he wouldn't give her an SD memory card from their vehicle.
I did hear about
You did hear about this?
I did hear about it, but I didn't read it further, so thank you. Please, okay.
They said the recovered audio caught Harris opening fire on Caden. They said he was still conscious after the first shot. And then video showed him, Harris, the mother, shooting Caden a second time. The 7th grader was pronounced dead at the University of Chicago Medical Center. Harris confessed to the shooting to family members on the phone and then to police who arrived on the scene.
That's insanity. That is absolute insanity.
That's what everyone, the family members, and even the husband, or not the husband, I don't know if it was the husband, but, the father, he said mental health is real.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. And it affects everybody differently.
Dude, you got to be going through something to do that to your own child over something silly.
I don't know, because even the father, this is a direct quote from him. His mom is a loving mom. She loved him more than she loved anything in the world. Just snap or something going on?
I don't even know how you can. I don't know. I definitely have
just more gun violence here in Chicago, according to Midsummer records from the Chicago Sun-Times. Nearly 1,500 shooting victims, at least 52 or 15 or younger.
That's just terrible too. It's something we can't deny. It happens way too much. Way too much.
I guess I was the one bringing the doom and gloom today,
Man,
huh?
I know you were talking about me, but I was like, I talked about 2 incidences. You were like,
yeah, Jay says, I don't know. Jason says it sounds like a case of bipolar.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like
something medically just snapped, and
yeah,
that's terrible.
I can't even fathom how you would just go.
Probably gonna use the insanity plead.
I'm not even thinking about like that. I'm just
it just popped in my head.
A baby lost, a mom lost. I mean, they're both lost.
Very sad.
That's very sad. Doom and gloom today. Boo! I report today.
And now we gotta put
we need to bring it up.
Now we gotta put on a smile.
Oh man! Condolences, man, to the family. That obviously, I'm sure somebody seen that. Somebody was around, saw that. So that's got to be traumatic in and of itself. The whole situation is traumatic. So, oh man,
Yeah.
Rocky said you guys are killing it with these doom and gloom stories. Boo! I report today. I'm gonna say that was
All right,
horrible.
let's turn it back up, man. You're listening to the Shot Native Radio every Tuesday, live 9 to 10 for Live from the Res. Artists, if you'd like to be a part of the show, make sure you send your music submissions to shotnativeradio@gmail.com, and that is exactly what this next artist did. Who exactly is that? Throwem C.
This is going to be a song Serena by Frankie featuring Mao La Sensa. Mike La Sensa.
Let's go.
Oh, la sensa, Frankie.
Ella es de la que le gusta lo malo. Sube una foto alita y ahora le dan palo. Y aunque la critiquen todo el día, ella sigue siendo mi gata.
Pero yo sé que se arrebata, se pone loca mi gata, aunque la regla le den lata. Tú eres mi nena, con ese cuerpito de sirena, me tiene bailando en la arena, baila mi lo plena. Tú eres mi
de perra, Barranquilla, bailando seguía. Yo soy su chío y ella mi chía. El ex se zumbó una barquilla, lo tumbé de la silla. Ahora pa' volver allá le chía, pero lo solté en manda. Ahora tiene quien le lleve serenata. Después del desayuno conmigo se arrebata. Ella diablo es una tremenda sata. Hoy es inolvidable como aquella noche cuando lo hicimos en el coche, en la parte de atrás, haciendo chulería en pote. Dale toma pa' que te enamores. Hoy es inolvidable como aquella noche cuando lo hicimos en el coche, en la parte de atrás, haciendo chulería en pote. Dale toma pa' que te enamores. Mi nena, con ese cuerpito de sirena, me tiene bailando en la arena. Baila, mira, lo plena. Tú eres mi nena, con ese cuerpito de sirena, me tiene bailando en la arena. Baila, mira, lo plena.
Todas las críticas y aunque ya no se ha dicho ta, ya no tiene novio porque solo a mí me copia. Anda en la calle, no voy a entrar en detalle. No quiere que nadie le falle. Me enchula, dulce como fruna. Me enloquece tu figura, nos vamos pa' la luna. Quiero besarte en el cuello, en el desierto tu camello. Contigo más yo toco el cielo, quisiera ya romper el hielo. Yo te doy a las estrellas, de mi castillo la más bella. Se puso bonita, papi, se puso bacana. Linda hasta cuando se levanta en la mañana. Ella no se maquilla, de Venezuela a Barranquilla. Si se vuelve, perdió su silla.
Y si no te tengo, mi alma se desespera. Bebecita no le toca a cualquiera, y lo hacemos donde sea. Ella es así, puesta pa' mí. Yo la conocí bailando.
Tú eres mi nena, con ese cuerpito de sirena. Me tiene volando en la arena, baila mía en salud plena. Tú eres mi nena, con ese cuerpito de sirena. Me tiene volando en la arena, baila mía en salud plena. Ripa pa 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 bye bye, lo rompe style, baila sensa.
Hey, you just heard Serena. I got a quick mention out here, so I'm gonna flip it to Spanish real quick, which I don't have to talk. Pero muchas gracias para esta canción, Mike J. Man, ese canción está fuego. Está fuego, ¿no?
Sí, por supuesto. Tú sabes, es un vibe.
Es un
Oh, ¿es
vibe,
de
es un
víbero?
vibe.
¿Es un vívero?
Pero muchas gracias. Si tienen más canciones, ya tú sabes, a Shine Native Radio aquí, man. Está caliente.
Yeah.
Está caliente.
Yeah.
¿Qué piensas, Mike? Miguel Lógico,
Sí,
¿qué piensas?
sí,
Sí.
Oh, no, mamacita, I don't speak a lot of Spanish.
Un poquito.
Oh,
That's-
man. Thanks so much,
That's
man.
caliente.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
freaking-
I'm seeing everyone turn in, and man, the flames, the love.
En
Tiene
fuego.
mucha gente que le gustan, huh? I see you guys. I see
dope.
you guys. Very dope. Everyone's liking. I thought it was hot. As soon as I heard it, I was like, ooh. Saw the YouTube link for it, and I was like, man, they should have more listens to it.
Muy bien.
Muy bien?
Muy bien.
Okay.
Fuego.
All right, ándale.
Ay. No, that was really dope. Hey, Frankie, keep them coming, man.
And Frankie's been consistent.
Yeah. Hey.
His sounds always very clean.
Very clean.
Very good. I like that cut a lot.
And
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a-
every song that he sends, so that makes me a Frankie fan.
Okay, look at you. Hey, you guys, oh, I didn't quickly get... I was
Great.
going to give the handles, but you know what? You can always catch the handles if you go to our idealraps.com page. We have a Shy Native Radio tab there, and week after week, whatever artists we play, I do link the name of the songs and their handles there, so you can always reach it there. Again, idealraps.com. Thanks so much for bringing in the song in, Frankie.
Will you be writing out the lyrics this week in Spanish and English?
Oh, it's actually on the YouTube link.
Here you go.
Right there in the comments, the
I'll
whole
be
thing is
checking
there.
it out because the
Yeah.
whole time I'm like, man, I
Yeah.
wish I knew what the hell you saying. Cause this
Well,
sounds
why'd you stop
fire.
at? Why'd you stop at come manzanas?
Yeah, you stopped. Remember?
Oh, Duolingo?
Yeah, what
Because
happened
I'm
with
tired
that?
of hearing about Jose eating his manzana.
Well, you have to learn, and it's by
as
repetition.
as I learn right now, because after about 6 or 7, your brain no longer is able to remain intellectual conversations and pick those up on the left side of their brain, and that's where the absolute automatic firing comes from with the fluency. So you have to put it in the right side of your brain, and that is where the memorization is. So it's kind of like repetitions. So if you wanted to have a nice jump shot, you got to get the shots up. So if you want to come manzanas, you got to come manzanas.
Exactly.
You missed your boat. All that to say.
Pero no quieres practicar.
All I heard was I am to basketball what Spanish is to Duolingo.
From one champion of chumps to another. It's that time of the week. We got to talk about somebody.
You didn't do it, didn't reach your goal.
You have
Your
no
heart is broken,
idea
you're
what an idiot
And
is.
you didn't have what it takes. So here's to you and your huge mistakes.
You're a
You're
loser.
humiliated,
Are you
hollowed
feeling
out,
sorry
and
for yourself?
exhausted. You were
Well,
in
you
the
should
ring
be,
fighting
'cause
the
you are
fight,
dirt.
and you lost it. This isn't your time. This wasn't for you.
Why
At least
am
you
I
did
such a
everything
loser?
you could do.
Why?
Well, your
You're
father
a
was
loser, but a dreamer.
and his
You're
father,
tired, but
and
you're
his
strong.
father.
You're going
It's
on
genetic,
no
man.
evidence. You don't listen to common sense. You went all in.
It's genetic.
Here we go again. Here we go.
We're back another week. We got to talk about somebody. Who is it this time that has earned the dubious crown of being Shinator Radio live from the Reses, champion of chumps?
None other than no one who had no business being where he was at. Cause who? What? Huh? Was he music? No. Conor McGregor, ladies
Hold
and
on,
gentlemen.
fuck the Mayweathers.
The Mayweathers.
Conor McGregor, according to a report from TMZ, the altercation started after McGregor allegedly asked Kelly for a photo, which was denied. That somehow escalated into Kelly apparently pushing McGregor, which made the ex-UFC champion stumble backward while spilling his drink. That's when McGregor allegedly threw his drink at Kelly. McGregor addressed the incident in an interview with Entertainment Tonight, where he denied even knowing Machine Gun Kelly before the incident occurred. Do we have the audio?
To be honest with you. Just rumours. Nothing happened with me. I only fight real fighters, people that actually fight, you know what I mean? I certainly don't fight little vanilla boy rappers. You know, I don't even know the guy. I don't know anything about him, except that he's with Megan Fox.
Except when he was with Megan Fox.
He's such a
He knows
Jacob.
who-
He is exactly the
knows who
definition
Machine
of a
Gun Kelly is.
Jacob.
Did he just break his damn leg? Shouldn't
Yes,
he be
he
like,
had a walking cane, bro. And then when he went to go throw his drink and act like, you know, he was going to do something right then and there, he was stumbling and fumbling. They had to give him his walking cane back. You know,
You're
like,
on the
calm
mend,
down,
man.
McGregor.
Chill out.
He's just a chode. He really is. I don't know
much
why he
proper
was at
12.
the VMAs. He's like, dude, you seem to forget. Maybe you somebody from where you from. You in the U.S. I mean, we know who you are, but ain't nobody pressed, right? I had your whiskey. It's trash. One time, get it out of here.
Sounds like he's mad that he's with Machine Gun Kelly's with Megan Fox.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
So
well,
now
isn't
you
he
wanna
married,
live-
so he shouldn't worry about that.
He shouldn't be trying to fight other celebrities at the Video
And then,
Music
like,
Awards.
okay, so we heard the audio, right? But it was his voice and like his smirk. And
I don't
he's
know
just
who
a
he
chode.
is.
Yeah, he's a
I would just
chode.
be like, you want to fight? Yeah. Hold on, let me call my boy.
But
Khabib.
you know what?
MGK didn't want no
Sometimes
smoke,
it's
though.
just people want to act like animales. You see what I'm saying? You're about to hear Animales by Santo Pecado. This is a Latin hip hop group based in Chicago. The group members are Demo Ramirez, Juan Zarate, and El Grave. Raps are in Spanglish. This album is finished. It's coming soon. Again, this is Animales here on Shine Native Radio.
No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales, con mis carnales, oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, se pedo barre, no somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales, con mis carnales, oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, se pedo barre.
Bienvenidos a la jungla, yo domino como puma. Serpiente legendaria, me conocen por las plumas. Le rezo a Kukulcán como si fuera San Judas. Narco en su ruta o armado como bazooka. Pase por ayunas, es mi vida siempre ruda. No somos iguales, tú te mueres con mi cruda. Socorro es tu perra, ve mi cama, pida ayuda. Si tú brincas con violencia, tu vieja se vuelve viuda. When it comes to rap flows, Demo no descansa. Solo dejo sueños dentro una hoja blanca. Palabras de forever, la muerte nunca me pausa. ¿Qué te pasa? You ain't even in my class. Soy el primero, el mero, entrego level. Every fucking letter son reflejos fondequero. Cosecho algo bueno como cerros de Quintero. Semillas que yo siembro, viven flores en desiertos. No somos igual, no somos igual. Yo soy animal, fui nacido en el mal. Esta bomba va a estallar, tercera guerra mundial. Cuando empiezo a rapear, así que dame mi lugar.
No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales con mis carnales. Oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, sin pedo barre. No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales con mis carnales. Oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, sin pedo barre.
Aquí te hago saber que hoy en mi ser hay cero estrés. Mi terapia ha sido el micrófono desde el 03. Bubba Kush pone mis ojos como los de un japonés. Sin tanta crema al taco, solo digo lo que es. Solo rimo lo que ves y vives. 90 butthead y pibes. De morro percibes como el mundo va en declive. Cada quien juega sus cartas y así el destino decide. Mi flow encerrado en barras no es bueno, mi estilo libre. Quien sigue, dime quién se anima en rima, no reprime ese deseo de lograr el éxito y tocar la cima. Estás pisando una mina terrestre, reprobé el semestre, pero si él se cree mejor que yo, que el güey me lo demuestre. Y Simón, soy un don, pero don Corleón. El niño de esta fam sirve don Periñón. Tengo un don de palabra para la raza, un fogón. Los mando a su madre sin el condón, perdón.
No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales con mis carnales. Oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, sin pedo barre. No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales con mis carnales. Oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, sin pedo barre.
Escucho al Boogie, lentes Gucci, peeping gray skies. After the pain, fame and game, I'm the same guy. Broken wings, that me stay fly. No he dormido desde morro a vieja. No sé qué me pasó, no es la misma canción. Un ajo me hizo ojo, me cambió la visión. La mala decisión no cambia la misión. Aquí los kilos vuelan, fitness es mi pasión. Yo meto mano como Armando, esta copa mía. Acepta 1942 de esta copa mía. Dijo mi jefe, los billetes son los compas. Yo y mi ego es mi compañía. Homie free the plebes, gave him 3 de 9. This is a trick, gave him 3 del 9. Por vivir muy leve, yo perdí mujeres. La moraleja, we the L's.
No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales con mis carnales. Oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, sin pedo barre. No somos iguales, hacemos jales, asuntos ilegales con mis carnales. Oficiales, somos culpables, puros animales, sin pedo barre.
Hey, that shit's hard.
I love that beat.
It's Latino Night here at Chai Native Radio.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos.
And Paul Miguel Lógico is on el lado and he's like, ¿qué? Pero that was hard.
Yeah,
that was
Jason.
straight.
Like Jason's saying, he's like, man, you gotta put that like on. I could see that like on a gangster ass part of a movie
Mayans.
coming on, like when they're about to chop some dudes up, where they get clipped up, and you know when it's about to go down, right?
Yup.
And the beat is dirty.
That shit should be like on some Mayans.
The vocals are grimy. It's definitely got a nice, dirty ass vibe to
I
it.
would put that on my playlist for real. While I'm out
makes you
there
give this-
murdering the weights and stuff. You know what I mean?
Gives you the stank face for sure.
Yeah, it does.
I just gotta-
Oxford giving us the flames.
I just gotta get back on that Duolingo, man.
Speaking of stank face, man, whew, Megan Fox had me with that stank face. Although her outfit looked like she ripped it off of Homer Simpson with that one where he wrapped himself in the actual shower curtain. when he was accused of.
I seen the meme in which you're referencing.
Mike too
talking
skinny?
about the VMAs.
I'm good on Megan Fox.
I think she got her glow back,
She
man.
did. She
Because
definitely
after she
did.
dropped that bag, Brian Austin Green.
She pretty, but pass on Megan Fox.
I mean, I'm sure, whatever. I don't know the woman, but she's bad. I can't. Jeez, whatever she does, obviously can't do it. Whatever lifestyle she's living, woo wee. But yeah, that's a B&D. Hey, I did a little poll.
I don't know if I ever ran across her. There's only one thing I could say to her.
Listen, I was wondering, can I ask you a question? Was your father a meat burglar? And here's why I asked, because it looked like somebody stole 2 fine hams and shoved them down the back of your dress.
Really, are they though?
Oh, it's a lady.
Are they?
What?
She's
Shut up,
body,
Mike. I'm about to kick you out the damn show if you don't
really.
hush.
Stop being
Being
silly.
extra.
Yeah, super extra.
I'm just not.
Okay, well then you can just say that.
The
but I think
VMAs was a
she's
night
going.
of the VMAs was a night of extraness. We'll talk
was.
about the Lil Nas X.
Yeah, so I did a poll and I was like, what about his outfit choice? Although he did have several outfit choices through the night. So I was talking
It looked like
about
Pinky.
his purple outfit that he had on, and it was a 100% no.
It looked like Pinky from Friday.
No, everyone was like,
Next
no.
Friday.
Absolutely not. We also did
Kourtney Kardashian and
Travis Barker.
And something
They
about
did-
50-50 split for matching outfit.
Yeah, they did the matching all black. She had the black leather.
Was that the one that was darked out? Or no, is that somebody else?
No, that was the Met Gala, and that was Kim
Okay,
Kardashian.
okay,
Get
okay.
your events right.
I don't know.
okay?
Hey, get your Kardashians right, too.
I be really knowing what's going on. I see you don't. And then we had Camila Cabello.
Did we give
So
a yes though? Did we give a yes?
to what?
It was 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah, to the matching outfit choice.
Courtney gets,
I
Courtney
don't
gets
know.
a yes
It was
from me.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You two
What happened with
weirdos.
Camila?
Camila Cabello is a 50-50 split on her outfit choice. I thought she looked stunning.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing was the women all voted no. And it was the men who all voted yes.
Because we got eyes.
Yes.
Shawn Mendes on one of his outfit choices for the
Don't
night.
care.
And it was 100% no, men and women both. And then as well, Bella Poarch, 67% said yes, 37% said no. Funny thing about this, she kind of had a goth vibe,
Who the hell's Bella
little
Poarch?
baby girl vibe.
Yeah, I don't know who Bella
No,
Poarch
she's
is.
a singer y'all need to get into, and I'll see you behind. But all the women said no to her. All the men said yes, but she had this really strong gothic vibe. She is younger, heavy chested. She's she's in the music world. Oh, and Madonna. Did y'all see Madonna?
Madonna got a no.
I asked, is she a boss? And it was 100% no. There was a lot of no's. A lot of no's.
No sauce for that.
Oh,
boss.
it's just cringe-worthy. Cringe.
I saw Chloe Bailey's outfit. Was not really a fan. I don't know what the hell that was on the front. Was it something that's supposed to make her outfit light up? It looked like she had some kind of controller that she was wearing around her neck.
I don't know.
Wasn't really a fan. I'm not really a fan of
Clothes.
people. Yeah, clothes. Let's go take it back to the Garden of Eden.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. There you go.
I'm gonna need one big leaf. Speaking of leaving, we can always talk about fall. That'll move us right into our question of the week. You guys were asking, what is the best season? Summer, fall, or winter, or is it spring? Interested to know your guys' thoughts out there. As always, you can reach out to us. We are live on the Facebook page, Shot Native Entertainment, on YouTube at Ideal Raps, and of course on Twitter at ThrowMC. Wondering what your guys' thoughts are. I'll go first. For me, I love summer. I mean, that's pretty good. Fall's pretty good too. I don't know. I mean, they're all pretty good. I just don't like winter.
Good.
I don't like winter.
Summer pretty good.
Summer. It's got to be summer.
No, it doesn't.
What do you like?
I like fall. You want to know why? Because the trees look beautiful.
Oh, shut up.
It's not scorching outside anymore. It's enjoyable weather for me. And then the most important thing that fall brings us is Ideal.
What, basketball for you?
Woo! Sorry, you said it. You got me. You triggered me.
No.
Say it one more time.
No, it's not. You ask anyone, fall is football.
Basketball. Woo!
Oh, God. Does that mean we got to start up with the podcast soon? October, right?
Yeah, you got some time.
Ah.
Enjoy your last.
Enjoying my couple of weeks
Yeah.
of vacation. We never wrapped up the last season.
It got wrapped up.
Oh, you did? Good job.
Nice tiny bow.
Oh yeah.
No, it didn't.
So is it fall then? I knew you didn't do it. He always falls flag. He just lies straight to my face.
That's all he does. That's all he does. Though.
Man.
And he be like, I don't lie, but you
And
lie
you know what?
a
No
lot.
one, no one cared.
No, it's fine. No, like, it's totally not like anyone
No one
cares just
cares.
watching. And, yeah. I just tell you right there.
No one cares that
Two of our listeners,
I rattle off
but we love
numbers.
you each. Michael, are you done yet?
Yeah, we know what you're gonna say.
Summer is the best.
Rocky says,
Summer,
Rocky agrees.
Summertime.
Jason's out there nasty talking about winning because the ladies put on a little thickness and I love it.
How much thickness is he talking though?
He's talking thick thighs big enough to save lives.
Thick thighs that have saved lives. Maria told me that her faves were fall and spring. Those were her faves. I got that one from someone too. But yeah, summer for me, I love the heat. You could take multiple showers a day. That's not going to matter. You know, I love when the evening comes, even if it's still, you know, one of those nights where it's, he may be more humid than any other time. The fact that I don't need a sweater, I don't need a jacket.
You know what?
That's the best thing.
I might have to agree with Bill. He's saying spring because it's the springboard into a solid 7 months of solid weather. And it really is. I mean, although with spring, you get a little bit too rainy sometimes for me, but
spring sucks, man. I'm going to tell you. Spring starts, what, April?
Supposedly.
May, June. Yeah, it starts in April, but man, summer doesn't even really start until about the July 1st, the second week of July, when it really hits. And you can have such crappy spring weather, like you said. It's still rainy. It's gloomy. Dude, we had snow like a week before the official start of spring.
Spring is much more enjoyable when the Cubs are actually playing well.
Oh, okay.
So basically, how I like seasons that goes by sports teams. Bulls are going to be doing great in the fall. So obviously, I love the fall right now. Spring is not at the top of my list. Summer's probably close second for me. Summer vibes.
I love the summer, man. You can do anything in the summer. Go anywhere, not worry about, like I said, layers, jackets, whatever. Oh, we might have to walk a block or two. In the summer, that's no problem. It's negative 30 below outside, and you can feel it hit your bones. That's a problem.
Yeah, those days though.
And then you don't even want to go outside when it's that gross. It's just not even worth it.
When it's scorching hot though.
I take it. I be laying in the sun baking.
One place you won't ever find me in the summer is in the movie theaters because it's just a waste of time. You know, you shouldn't be outside enjoying those days.
Yeah, I would never be there. Nope.
It's time to go to the movies.
Now, a feature presentation.
The sorry state of films today.
Go to the lobby. Let's all go to
If the movie stinks, just don't go.
to get ourselves a treat.
Hated it.
We had 3 movies we saw on the docket. The first one is The Malignant, and we rate movies here on a scale of 1 to 3 alrights. 3 alrights being a classic, 2.5 being great, 2 being good. Throne C, please discuss the first movie that we saw.
The Malignant. Madison is paralyzed by shocking visions of grisly murders, and her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities.
I feel like it was something we had seen. It's been written. There's some parts where I was like, I could have wrote this thing, but I thought it was told in a well enough story where it kept you on your toes and shot well enough. Man, I could only imagine. I wouldn't want to be caught in that situation.
Absolutely not. Yeah, no gracias. It was a decent movie. Definitely kept you on your toes. There were, a lot of covering my eyes moments and stuff.
Oh, Lord.
But I will say it without giving the movie away. I feel like it was a little tad corny when you finally did get a reveal of everything that this movie is about.
You call something corny?
And I was like,
We are the authorities of corn.
And I was like,
with our close proximity.
And then it kind of like took it down for me. That it really did. That's all I can say about that. It's okay. You got nothing else to do. Wait till it's dark. Put it on. You will jump once or twice. You know what I'm saying? But again, the ending kind of like the reveal of what you're like, okay, what's going on? Yeah, I was like, corny.
Corny. It left you in a field of maze.
But I will give it 2 eights.
2 eights?
Yeah.
I agree with that assessment. It wasn't.
2 eights.
Yeah, it was kind of what you expected. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It's not going to be a classic out there. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it on my end. The next one we saw was Kate. A female assassin has 24 hours to get vengeance on her murderer before she dies. Man, I see, besides the obvious reasons too, man, I'm like, you know what the problem of being like in those lives of assassins?
What's that?
You're going to get got. It's
because
the people that hire you.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you end up doing so much dirt for them that they come back. They're like, they know too much.
Get rid of you.
They know too much. Well, of course I know too much. Who do you think helped you get it all done?
That's why I wake up every day fearing for my life.
Is that why you wipe the memory board every morning?
What? Okay.
A whole new day. Things I've never seen
All right,
before.
I just unfiled Shy Native Entertainment.
Oh man, I like, you know what, I was sitting there while I was watching, I was like, you know what I'm liking a lot recently is the empowerment of the female badass lead. That's just out there kicking butts and not taking names. It's not the 80s. We're not subjected only to Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Not that kicking ass.
Yeah, man, I like this. It's
Going down
the trend.
to the very end, nitty gritty, all missing bones, fractured
That's
things.
very macho of you to be able to admit that.
I love women.
It's not a machismo type of dude. Never. See
I
who
don't
you
know.
grew up around?
Ooh, it's a lady.
Ooh, it's a lady.
I thought it was badass.
How many
I thought
eights?
she played her role right. I'm gonna give it a solid 2 eights.
What was she in before? We were talking about her.
That
you remembered. No.
Brain fart at the moment. So
What's her
no.
name? Rebecca something?
Kids.
Winter's thread. Winstead.
All right,
Don't do drugs.
How was
Drugs are bad. All I know is I needed a little bit of that boom boom lemon. I needed that little boom boom lemon.
Boom boom
That's
lemon.
all she wanted.
I
That
need
hook.
some of that until she got it toward the end. Yeah, her and her boom boom lemon.
Did you enjoy Woody?
Oh yeah, man, Woody's sharp, man. Then he's got Carnage coming out too, man. He been out here working.
That preview looks crazy.
Looking good. I mean,
That
he
preview looks
doing it.
crazy.
Yeah, man, I messed with that. I give it a solid 2 eights as well, man. Go ahead and see that one. If I had to say, I would definitely say Kate was probably better than Malignant. And then last but not least, we got The Old Ways. Christina, a journalist of Mexican origin, travels to her ancestral home in Veracruz to investigate a story of sorcery and healing. There, she is kidnapped by a group of locals who claim she's the devil incarnated. The Old Ways.
Crazy.
I liked it. I would give this one a solid 2 eights as well, man.
You know, he was talking ish originally in the beginning when I was like gonna press play, and he kind of saw trailer and he was like, here you go with this. This is your type of movie, see? And I was like, yeah, we're gonna watch it. But I had seen people talking about it, some reviews on Twitter. That's how I found out about it. And I was like, oh, wait, it's on there. And I was like, let me see. It was decent. I give it a solid 2 eights. You know, if you're into all that kind of stuff, I'm into scary movies. I'm into, you know, the ghost supernatural stuff. So it was dope. I say watch it. Give it a try.
Did you watch it with us or no? I don't think you did.
No, he didn't.
I watched Worth with Michael Keaton and Stanley Tucci. It was about
Tucci.
It was about 9/11 and how Michael Keaton was the special master. He was basically having to give out checks to 9/11 victims' families and putting up
a value on what they were worth.
Man, let me tell you, Stanley Tucci's acting in that was amazing. I hope he wins an award. I definitely recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's called Worth. It'll be worth your time.
How many eights you give it?
I give it 2 1/4.
Ooh. We were a solid 2. Mike over here bumps it up to 2 1/4.
Yeah, right. I was trying to one up somebody.
I was trying to be more important.
You know, I'm
he trying to claim the throne or something, or he over there had to be in the Barcelona air, man.
I am not a science buff.
Who we got here, Throne C?
This is Shadi and Tev95. This is their first single, Barcelona Air, off their second installment to the Moskvich series. You can check them out on IG at ShadiID4 and 95Land.
Don't think I won't dare to air the function. The flight that I'm rolling is too rare to share, so you squares can't even afford the airfare to take a puff with.
Fucking douchebag. I'll show you how to do this shit, man.
Another day, another country to check off my list. Catch me up in Barcelona, perfecting my list. I'm eating good, you won't find one speck on my dish. With a respectable lady, but she says she my bitch. And it's consensual, baby, so don't go get in a fit. It's like y'all getting your feelings about as often as I could get in a fit. Drip, I just hit some ones on that sneakers app. You just hit 1 million views, but you have yet to speak a fact. Fact, you Boca Sucia, you could keep the plaques. I'm keeping my integrity intact. I'll sink your teeth in that. I break the Spanish homies off a couple euros to shit on Christopher Columbus mural at the Justice Bureau. And I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's the thing. My foundation's so solid, they wonder if that's the thing. My comic book collection was chock full of lessons. Shit, my dad died too, Bruce, so when I had a tooth loose, I didn't ask for chocolate and presents, I wanted 2 cubes of ice that I could send to my father in heaven. You gotta respect it, it's not a choice. Prophets rejoice, they hear the sound of God in my voice, he's speaking. Amen.
You just heard Barcelona Air by Shadi and Tev95. Thoughts, guys?
That was absolutely crazy. His style is nuts. Wow, I'm very impressed by that song. That Shadi, I'm surprised I never heard of him before. He's very dope. He's very talented. I was getting kind of like Crime Apple vibes. We've heard Crime Apple in the car.
I heard it and I knew you would like it. As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, Mike's vibing to this.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just his aura on the track, like his confidence on it. Very good submission. Good choice. Very good choice.
You're welcome. Idea?
She knew who she was working with.
I knew who was gonna definitely roll. I didn't think it was bad. I thought I dug it. I liked it.
Nah, he shit
It
all
was
over
quick.
that track.
My apologies on that post.
I gotta check that apparently.
Yeah, okay. So if I did something, I did remember. I was like,
you
man,
gotta
that's a
put
quick
it all
song.
on your back, man.
That don't end at no 3:45.
Ain't no team.
Hold up. Whoa.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Just win, baby.
Well, I mean, I guess we gotta talk about the Bears.
We don't need no notes for this.
Oh, really?
I don't need no notes.
Oh, you're finally learning. If this was the Chicago Bulls and we were doing a podcast, you'd need some notes.
Oh man,
that just shows you. That shows you right there your bias towards football versus basketball.
What do you mean?
Because if it was basketball we were about to talk about, you'd have notes.
I'd be doing a whole goddamn podcast, mind you. Now I just have to talk about one team, the Bears.
All right, well, by all means, I want you to steer this ship, Mr. No Notes.
All right,
Mr.
so
No Notes.
the offensive line, for as banged up as they are, I thought they did a pretty good job. They were able to run the ball with David Montgomery. Andy Dalton had time to pass it, even though he got sacked, I believe, twice or 3 times. Yeah, 3 times because Justin, whatever his name is, Hollins had 2 sacks, and Aaron Donald assisted on a sack. But I thought the O-line did a decent job. Andy Dalton only pushes the ball side to side. He does not push it vertically.
Why the hell did you assemble a fucking track star team? Everyone's running fucking less than 4 threes on the outside, and you decide that we're not even going to push it 10 yards. So is that a testament to you don't trust your line? Is that how great you're respecting of Aaron Donald? Because Andy Dalton was getting the ball out at one point in the game.
Less than 2 seconds?
Yeah, it was like 2.1 apparently or something. And he was getting out that quick. So
yeah, those wide receivers are meant for winning.
Marquise Goodwin already said something about it. He's like, I don't know, I just run the plays, but that was just kind of weird.
when Justin Fields is ready to take over,
he's got to play now, man.
Because it was a waste of 5 plays that they had him in there. Well, at least 2 of them were okay. The one where he threw the ball I thought was fine, and his quarterback keeper touchdown, that was fine. But what the hell is he doing throwing a shovel pass? Andy Dalton could have done that.
The Bears are exactly what we thought the Bears were.
I guess. I don't know. It was rough out there.
Because if this is what we can expect, this is going to be another waste of a season for Allen Robinson here, even though I'm sure he'll put up decent numbers. They're meaningless.
Does Justin play more this next game against the Bengals, or is this the Andy Dalton revenge game coming up?
You know, I think the Bears are going to have their hands full this game.
Wait, what? Joe Burrow?
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
Oh man, our secondary looked trash. I don't know what the hell. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you saw the tackling clinic Eddie Jackson was just putting on display on Sunday night.
I saw.
Oh my Lord!
I heard a lot of sound bites too. A lot of people said
Jordan and I were talking all summer, making remarks about him, and he went out there and disappointed.
Disappointed.
A lot of the sports pundits was saying that if you didn't know that was Eddie Jackson and you saw film of that person, you're cutting that guy.
Wow.
What a fucking fall. He's not that old. He's only 28. I don't know if he just got the money and the heart went away, or just not the same player.
I think it's mental.
Mental how?
I don't know how you go from being.
He was never the world's greatest tackler. I'll give you that.
He was a Pro Bowl talent.
Remember I don't know. Oh, you might not have been there, but you might have been when I was watching. There was a certain play where someone caught, I think it was like Cooper Kupp, caught a crossing route on him, and I was like, man, I really feel like 2-3 years ago he picks that off.
So Duke Shelley's supposed to be the nickel, right?
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp's one of the best in the slot.
I mean, I don't know if he's one of the best. He's good.
He is one of the best in the slot. That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
The way you stated it seemed more like a question.
I just wanted to hear you agree.
So what was the point of that statement? What are you getting at?
Duke Shelley wasn't active. Was he hurt?
Yeah, I believe he was. Marquise Christian was in there, and I don't know what that is. I'm not trying to watch that again. I don't know, man. They're going to miss Kyle Fuller this year.
Oxford said Chicago is the whiteout graveyard and has been since Galton McKinnon.
Still can't figure out why Kyle Fuller is not on this team.
Because you gave that $10 million to Andy Dalton.
Could have cut Jimmy Graham.
Man, they should have. I don't know why that didn't happen. I
thought Komet was.
Our defense looked like shit, man.
Thought Komet was all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Offensively, they didn't look terrible, other than they were just maddening. Like, there was no threat of throwing it deep, man. I could have played corner or safety in that game because no one was throwing the ball more than 15 yards. If I ain't got to worry about no one running more than 10, 15 yards on me, I'm going to sit on a lot of things. I might not be the most fleet of foot, but I'm going to be out there making plays. Jesus Christ.
Rocky agreed with you. He said defense
So
is trash.
your thoughts on Matthew Stafford? Because you seem to be very critical of him.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford's going to Matthew Stafford. You mark my damn word. It's going to happen at some point along the
but
season.
He looked pretty damn good in that offense.
No, I guess. I mean, that's more.
You guess,
dude. There was like the what did he do other than those big plays that he did? You know, it was. I mean, he was accurate, I guess, but he's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's gonna mess up. Watch, I guarantee you, they ain't winning no Super Bowl. You want to put a couple cases on it?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
I'm good.
Why?
Because I don't think they're that good.
Arnold Palmer alert! Arnold Palmer alert! Who wants some Arnie Palmies?
I do.
I do. Let's put a case on. We got to make some activity.
Tom Brady's gonna win again. I'll put a case on that.
Wow.
You're so what the.
I don't believe in the Rams.
That's fine. If you're not making bets, you're gonna owe me 5 cases at the end of the year. Either way, you got to start putting some bets out there that'll intrigue me.
Intrigue him.
I have no belief that the Los Angeles Rams will be in the Super Bowl. None. Absolutely.
Well, then such your Matthew Stafford hype up.
I'm saying he's still going to be very good, and they're going to get.
Well, I mean, you know what? When they hang up that very good banner at the end of the year, look at our very good. I got a lot of those over here with me, the Chicago Bears. Man, you know what? They were terrible. They were pretty good. Pretty good banner right there.
So
I got my special banner.
So what's happening next week, man? Whatever. We move along from this game. I want your predictions.
Well, I wanted to talk.
What?
No, you're fine.
What did you want to talk?
Talk about how you felt about Aaron Rodgers' performance.
Screw Aaron Rodgers. He's garbage. We're talking Bears. I'm not ready to get out of here.
All right, so I don't think the Bears are actually going to win this game. I don't.
I need a score.
Oh yeah, interesting.
I think 32-28. Cincinnati.
32-28, Cincinnati. Got a high game going on there, huh?
Oh, I think Joe Burrow is going to put up numbers. And the Bears are going to be forced to put up numbers. Andy Dalton's going to have a little chip on his shoulder.
Oh, man, you got to know that the old Red Rocket's going to be out there.
We might see the Red Rifle.
Red Rifle. I get it, man.
We might see the Red Rifle fire off a couple.
That Red Rocket can fire off a couple, too, don't you know?
Oh, Lord.
But I got the Bears winning this one. It's at home.
The Bears.
I got them going 28-24 Bears.
My friends.
Bears, my friends. What about you, Throm? So you got a prediction in this or not?
I'm thinking the Bears are taking home the W. That will be happening as well, but they're going to take home this W. I'm going to say it's going to be like 21-28.
Bill?
That's
no. What, 21-28 Bears?
Uh-huh.
Bears.
All right. I don't know if you saw this Bill comment.
Should have had comment from Bill.
Yes, should have had Mac at middle linebacker, not always pass rushing. That's just wrong. That's just a
we'll
bad
tell
thing.
him why he's wrong.
That's just a bad thing. He's never played the position.
Well, there you go.
I mean, what? He's a specialist. You're gonna have him out in pass coverage. You didn't give him 130 plus million, 141.
The only
plus
linebacker
million
you want in pass coverage is Roquan.
Oh God! Even Ogletree looked a little.
I wasn't super impressed with Ogletree.
Nobody super impressed me. That game was.
It was kind of whack.
It was kind of whack.
It was whack.
You know what the problem is?
Oh, we waited. It was like so built up. To
You know what the
watch
problem
this 'cause
is,
I was so
honestly?
excited, and it was not that.
We were at we threw a party, and we had the speaker from my iPhone in a glass bowl, and we had it turned up as loud as we could. When we had a whole sound system behind us and Justin Fields that they should have just put out there and played. That's what it is.
Wow.
It's gonna be tough, man. I can't wait till it's full time and it's his job.
I think Nagy realizes that.
No, he don't realize
I think
shit.
he
He's done. Get him out of here.
He's trash.
His little
He's
smirks.
trash.
He knows his time's coming. He knows Fields' time's coming.
It needs to come a lot sooner.
We're gonna keep waiting.
I said
and
game
stuff?
6.
No.
I said game 6.
Nah, it ain't
I
happening.
seen someone
It's gonna
said
be-
she said she ain't watching the Bears. It was like trending on Twitter until Fields was made the starting quarterback.
That kid just got it. He looks the part. He plays like it.
I was like, oh.
The kid just got it. Now, I don't know if he can beat you in a quarterback challenge.
No, probably not.
Yes, he could.
He's
Stop
so
it.
stupid.
He might have the arm strength, but that accuracy, nah. I put that thing where I want it.
Get the heck out.
I make sure I dot all the I's, including the J's.
That alert said Bears 33-24.
I like it.
Oxford said really quick, I say that because it's too predictable. He's a professional. He can learn MLB.
He doesn't need
No.
to. He doesn't need
No.
to. Bill.
No. He's paid to rush the passer. You
That's
don't
it.
want him. You're not blitzing.
And so is that guy on the other side of him that doesn't seem to rush the passer at all. Robert Quinn.
You don't wait this long. He's over 30 years old. You're like, you know what? I need you to play middle linebacker.
Yeah, not at this point.
He's not good, even though he's PDF. What is he? He's number 1. He's ranked number 1 at his position. Football Weekly.
Yeah.
He ranked number 1.
He's fine.
But
he's
he's
fine.
not. But he's
I don't
not
know,
good.
man. He ain't been making no damn plays either, man. I'm getting sick of him too. I'm tired,
Jeez,
man.
Get him out of here. Get him all out of
I'm
here.
available, Bears. I'll be suited up. I got about a good 4
Relax.
plays.
We got Jordan Cruz too, y'all.
Relax.
Need somebody on the Bears squad. He ready for the old line any minute.
Bears are gonna write this
Chicago
shit.
Bears. We just hit us up, Sean.
Any thoughts before we get out of here, guys?
Yeah, lots of thoughts. Lots of things go through my mind. No, just kidding. Be good, do good, man. Love your faces. You like this you like our radio show. You like what we doing. Tell your friends, tell your people. Check us out again. We're always live every Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. on Facebook, Shy Native Entertainment, on YouTube at Ideal Raps, or on Twitter at my handle ThroMC. Artists, if you were played tonight, tell your artist people, send their music to us, MP3 format to shynativeradio@gmail.com. Thanks so much, man. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Mike Logic.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the 6th Floor show. That's Coxie and Betsy. My song, Whiskey on the Rocks, was Betsy's tune of the week. So it's on their playlist. It's on Spotify now, the 6th Floor show. I'm honored that someone would make my song one of the tunes of the week. And the cool thing about this is it's in the UK. It's a playlist in the UK, so ears out there are hearing my song, which is really cool. And then myself and Ideal, we got a show on Friday, October 29th at North Bar. Features myself, Ideal, Al Tamper. I am God, Tony Patagonia, Mike Specs, number 2, Nico Pegao, and Boom Bapula.
I'm not even gonna be able to see you that night. You're just gonna as soon as we walk in the door, he's gonna run off like a dog at the dog store.
I don't move like I used to, so.
You will. Don't worry about it. It's magic.
It's also a costume contest.
We got to be over there. I need a 5-minute warning before our stage, just to see if I can hound him down.
We need to get our costumes in line.
Okay.
Wonder Twins activated.
And that's it for me.
All right. For myself, yeah, man. I'm moving and shaking. We'll figure it out until next week. Until then, be good, be safe. I'm out of here.
I've been up, I've been down, feeling upside down. I keep working, but the money ain't enough right now. I keep praying for the best, cause it's us right now. Keep it all to myself, hard to trust right now.
I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good one, yeah. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good one.